YouTube, man. Welcome back to another reaction video. As you can see, I'm feeding my daughter Laura right now, man. But we still on the grind to that 4,000 watch hours, man. So I know I did a reaction video on this segment, and this is the updated version. They talking about what happened. Um, she cheated at an NBA YoungBoy concert. The update. So as y'all know, the guy on his far left, his girlfriend had got put on a loyalty test by them, and she had failed. You know what I'm saying? She failed. So and it was at a young boy concert. So meaning a random had got her shit. So imagine if young boy or anybody who's famous had got her shit. So she don't go. Roll to 4,000 subs, man. 5,000 subs, man. Ready to hit 1,000 already. Now just need the 4,000 watch hours. It's your boy Shilo's Belong, and let's get it and let's go. Ew. Woo.
Back to another episode on Jack TV. If you guys have not already checked out Elijah's episode, make sure you guys do that right now because this will be a big spoiler alert
What's
if
the
you
other-
don't.
other
Before we get
dude
into this
doing?
podcast, here's a quick recap. Welcome back to another episode on Jack TV. Today we're helping Elijah place his girlfriend Ashley on a loyalty test.
Now it's like every time she go outside, bro, she meet me from her store. And there's no contact. I don't really hear from her for the night. And, I don't really rock with that, I brought it up to her a few times. It don't go nowhere. It just get real combative. Like, I'm the one tripping. Feel me?
Okay, cool. Tonight the loyalty test goes down in the middle of a
That
live
nigga
young
tall
boy
as
concert
hell.
surrounded by noise, energy, and temptation.
I mean, if his girlfriend is gonna cheat, bro, this is the perfect opportunity for her to cheat. I'm not saying I want her to cheat. I'm just saying, like, if he thinks she's out and about and she don't know how to conduct herself, she'll cheat if she get the opportunity, bro.
Chris will be playing the decoy in tonight's test. He'll be flirting, applying pressure, and shooting a shot to help Elijah uncover what's really been going on.
Do your thing, bro. She's born. Show me what sexy baby doing.
Will Ashley pass this test, or will she let her guard down and let Chris in? Let's find out now on Jack TV. The Nation episode unfolded totally different, and I kind of just wanted to air that out just to show y'all how things can go wrong. So what is your perspective on that little whole situation?
It's really like when you're doing it, it's all in the moment. So you're expecting, like, if you watch it all the time and you never did it before, you're gonna think like 90% they probably gonna fail. So you're looking forward to the fail because, like, now this is my time to get her to fail. But when that happened and she didn't fold, it was like, now we have to improv. So now I'm respecting the process and seeing, like, how we have to maneuver around it to see, like, because ultimately we're trying to help somebody figure out if their person is with them or against them. You feel me? So now we in the process of, like, do we keep going forward to prove that she's against you, or do we let it rock? So it was like all just like it's a learning process, quick. And then I see the back end of it as from being a former viewer watching it, previous episodes, you know what I'm saying? So now I see, like, it ain't always a crash out. It ain't always a, oh, you got caught, da-da-da. It might not always be a long episode. It's gonna be like,
It'd be the slightest thing that just changed the dynamic of the whole
some girls
episode.
is really not, you know what I'm saying?
But do you feel like if you got that one-on-one with her,
Yeah, for sure.
what makes you feel like that?
Just, I could tell, I don't know, I look at how people interact, how they talk, and like when me and him was talking, she was looking at me a lot, you know what I'm saying? She was giving into my conversation. And then when I was proposing, like, oh, I pay for everything. I get the chef, get this, you know what I'm saying? It's on me, I'm not tripping.
She was turned. It's like she went in the kitchen, had a conversation with her friend or whatever. It felt like she was like fucking with the vibes or whatever. I thought like she was going smooth. I feel like it's just something between them two. Like she got irritated and it threw her whole vibe off. I felt like she maybe felt controlled when he was like, stay, or whatever the case was. But I definitely feel like when she went in there and chopped it up with her homie after looking over the footage, she had good things to say about you. So,
So it definitely could have, if she got by herself, and her friend was there or whatever the case may be, like, I could have definitely programmed a certain way just off the strength of knowing how she was acting. But it definitely is some, like, what they got going on. Maybe, like, the fact that he was just even trying to tell her, like, no, you need to stay. She's probably like, well, they probably have a whole different program. So she might have thought he was doing, like, acting different or something. So, like,
It was probably
the
forced.
way that it unfolded, it was just definitely confusing for a second. But kudos to what y'all got going on, because it was hard to rephrase that. Like,
yeah, I just let it rock. I was like, because I knew for a fact, even if like we brought the girl back in the crib,
it
would have felt like, okay, he doing too much. Because she's just like checked out mentally. So I just ain't even want to do it. But we can't ignore the fact that she actually left. So it's like, we could say, like, maybe she would have went if she stayed, but the action of her actually leaving kind of makes her, you know what I'm saying?
If in the air, like, did she pass? Did she fail? Like,
or whatever, but
I can't help but wonder how this would have played out if everything went as planned, because before all of this, I actually looked her up on Cheetah Buster AI, and sure enough, she was active on dating apps as recently as June and July. That alone is a red flag. If you want to run your own mini loyalty test straight from your phone, check out the link in the description.
technically, I look good.
yeah, but we gotta definitely bring you back, bro. Had you on another episode and run the decoy or whatever, see if you know what I'm saying, you 0 for 1 right now.
Yeah, 0 for 1.
You know, you here, I do music. I'm a writer for a few artists, and, you know, I just mean putting my foot in the door with certain people and being in certain rooms. And, you know, I just want to know if I can trust my girl in these type of, you know, scenarios in these areas. You know, if I'm not in the room and she left by herself, how she conducting herself. You feel me?
How are you actually processing everything now that time has passed?
Honestly, bro, in my opinion, I feel, you know, like relieved. I feel good, you know? There's a lot of stress that came with that situation, a lot of overthinking, a lot of anxiety, and just knowing, like, who you could trust, you know, just how I mentioned about being in those rooms with people, but just good that I finally, you know, got that off my shoulders, and I'm just, you know, I'm focused. You know? I'm just, you know, I ain't even tripping on nobody right now, and I'm just, you know, I'm in my lane right now.
Okay, do you feel like the loyalty test in itself brought you enough clarity?
100%. Yeah, 100%. Exactly what I needed. You know?
Yeah, you seem like very like calm and poised, like an individual.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, why would I trip, you know? You know, she gonna choose what she want to choose. I can't do nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? I can't force somebody to, you know, be with me. What I'm gonna do, crash out?
I feel like y'all need to, you know, get you an Uber, you know, preferably to bro. You know, you got his number. He'll probably take care of you tonight, but yeah, I'm gonna go in the crib.
I gotta go get my shit.
I really want you to get it tomorrow, but go ahead and grab a little bit of your shit, then we can leave.
Let's go, come on.
I don't think she can go in. She needs to stay outside since she want a bold-faced lie. I appreciate you so much, bro.
What's up, bro?
Thank you, man. You can wait. Hold on. I'm not trying to cause a scene. No, this is the crib. Just wait outside for me, please. I gotta handle this for her.
Like, I say this for any dude, you know, in any relationship. If you see something you don't like, and, you know, you got to bring it up multiple times, and it seems like it's a problem, and she not for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, just let that
So,
go.
like, before the test, did you, like, what was those conversations? We didn't go into too much of depth or anything, but, like, how was those conversations like when you having these gut feelings, like, but you gotta maneuver with her, you gotta be around her, y'all in each other's space?
Honestly, it's like bringing it up to her, and I'm trying.
It's just crazy how my eyes is fully focused on this video, man. So it's just crazy how the guy or the girl can basically do whatever or say whatever in front of their best friend, but sometimes girls or guys who are in a relationship don't even be as truthful as they be true to they besties for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
I like make sure I don't know how to put it, like I'm trying to like make sure I'm like there for her needs, like make sure like I'm not, you know, trying to be there for her, you know, her work, and not try to look like I'm crashing out or like,
Or just make the situation
yeah,
uncomfortable.
make it worse. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hear her out, you know, and just trying to be understanding. You know?
That shit exhausting. Having
It
to do
is,
that,
yeah,
because
like,
you kind of like putting your feelings and your emotions on the back burner to. You feel me?
Exactly. So
You ain't feel like, what about before? Do you ain't feel crazy, like, even trying to do it? Like, what that feeling feel like?
doing what,
Like, going through with the test, like,
it felt crazy, but I went into it like, you know, I'm gonna get exactly what I need at the end of it, you know, like if she don't end up, you know, messing with bro, then, you know, that's good on my end. You know, we can go from there, but if she do, then, you know, we still gonna go from there. We live, you know, we keep going.
I feel like doing this for as long as I've been doing it, a lot of people feel like if they got to go to this extent, then why do it?
That's very true.
What was your thought process when it come to that?
Cause, you know, it's just like, dude, you know, being in love, you know, having somebody you with, you don't want to see it just go. You know, as much as you want to be cool about it, you don't just, you know, want to just, it's easier said than done, you feel me?
Right.
So, you know,
Nation, if you was to put yourself in his shoes, would you have gone through with a test like this if you felt the way about a female?
me personally, Like if it comes to a gut feeling, I don't. That's embarrassing because if she doesn't feel,
You drunk
I feel like
6
a goofy.
ounces.
Because like, how do you maneuver after
You
that?
drunk
After
6
How did you prepare yourself for that?
You
Because
dropped
it's a
6
possibility that she
ounces.
didn't feel.
You know, how does it sit? I took it ill. I mean,
This girl drunk 6 ounces. That's crazy right there. But I think she used the bathroom on herself. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta change it.
yeah, you be
The main
wilding
time
Like
she
out
got
that
burnt.
before though, like
She
Definitely,
smell
I'm
like
just,
shit.
if she would have passed, it just would have been like, you be wilding. What do you expect? I don't know. Like,
Like, I feel like that gives them more ground to be like to flip the script on something.
definitely do.
Oh, that must mean you doing something. I feel like just because the platform's so big,
Yeah,
that
that's
makes it
true.
worse.
It could, but you know, I know who I am. I know I ain't doing nothing. And she knew the type of dude I was and the type of time I was on. I do kind of feel like a little bit of regret of like going through this lane of having to do this, but you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know,
Hey, girl,
Right.
check it.
if she would have passed, I would have took that. I would have looked a little goofy, whatever. And however she wanted to move with it after, is you know how we would have moved. I would have been, you know, it's cool.
So from a viewer perspective, like what do you think they misunderstand mostly about situations like this?
Hey,
Like Reno.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI.
Those comments and just basically like putting yourself back in the viewer perspective because you was once a viewer. What do you think they misunderstand?
I think they like it. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff is easier said than done. Like you know, a lot of people in the comments, oh, if your girl doing this, then
Exactly.
she gone. Like if your girl going to an NBA YoungBoy concert by herself, then I'm not with her. Like it's not. It ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause people be putting up with some stuff. I know
Yeah.
some people
Yeah.
put up with stuff way worse than that.
It's easier to watch this shit and be like, I would have reacted this way, or this your thought process, but they forget the investment and the time and energy that you spent that'll make you go through jumping these hoops to do shit like this. So I just feel like that's the main like misunderstanding. And it's funny as fuck to just see the comments of people saying like, I wouldn't have did this or whatever the case is.
Comments
Just
be crazy. The comment section be crazy.
Yeah, it be
Like, I don't
crazy.
even know.
Exactly.
'Cause you probably would have crashed out on camera for real before
feel
the
me?
thing even started.
before the test, what did you think that was true and what shifted when you actually saw the reality?
What I thought was true is that she would be a little friendly, just based off of the job that she does. It requires her to, you know, be a little bit more outgoing. You know,
hey,
like
man.
be in people's face.
Yeah.
I saw some comments they was talking about if somebody. It was funny. They was like if somebody was in my ear if somebody was in my ear like that at NBA,
At a concert?
YoungBoy, I would be
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
You know, I felt that way too. I'm like, I don't know, I would have been annoyed too, but you know, I feel like I gave her the benefit of the doubt, like low.
That is true. I mean, and she still went. And she still went for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, at a concert and somebody shooting a shot, I mean, I feel like if I was a girl, I'm like, nigga, get the fuck on, man. Like, bro, get on. YoungBoy is playing. YoungBoy's at the concert that's playing. Why would I, you know what I'm saying? Like, boy, get on. I'll be annoyed. I would definitely be annoyed. Definitely be annoyed.
He maybe like, you know,
What did you?
that's the job she had, you know, as a bottle girl and like getting into that.
She a bottle
I feel
girl.
like sometimes you gotta put that fake smile on your face. You gotta, you know,
Right.
some of those girls be going through the worst and then they gotta go to work and you
Right.
know, act jolly as hell, you know.
So if she would have conducted herself the same exact way, other than giving her the number, that would have been a pass in your eyes?
Kinda, I don't like the touching. I don't like all the touching. And then honestly, if she would have just told me the truth, I bet, like, then I would have definitely moved a different way, and I could have seen it as a
Cause she
pass.
has like when you approached her and confronted her towards the end, could she have told you everything that would have happened and was being honest? Would you still?
I love honesty. Just be honest with me.
And you feel like you could see yourself still there?
Not still there. I mean,
Honesty though.
That'd be the hard part to like dealing with like them type of girls in them lanes.
Yeah.
Cause it's like a different. If you actually talking to somebody in that lane, you have to give them a different level of
Exactly.
like boundary. Because sometimes in that lane, like, a number might not be that bad, but to a regular person, that's like end all be all. But in them bottle girl lanes, like that it messes with you OD. Cause like, she really might not be doing it. She's just doing her job, but it's her job really like respecting me in the long run. Like everybody gonna think you a goofy but you. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So how do you reconcile loving someone and then knowing that their values might not align with yours, because obviously she was your girl. I'm pretty sure it's still feelings there, being that it's fresh. So how do you deal with that?
Hey,
Honestly, you know, I've dealt with this stuff before. It's kind of like now it's just like, it's just be disappointing. And I just be like, damn, you know, like, I've been through the crashing out, the crying, the staying at her crib, seeing somebody come through her window and all of that.
He wasn't playing around.
So you got you got your heart broke before, basically.
For sure.
That'll put the battery in somebody back who already went through those challenges in their life, like getting their heart broke to where they so poised in a moment like this to where you would test somebody because you just move different.
for sure.
I don't know if you got your heart broke, but that shit is totally different to where you kind of just chop that shit up to like, all right, it's whatever. I did my part.
You know what I'm saying?
I loved you, but you'll move on as if she thinks you never fuck with her. So how do you like cope with it? Cause you do.
Hey, that breaking up, ooh, getting your heart broken is the worst. That is the worst. Hey, what? She got me tired all day. I'm even tired doing this. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all got your heart broken, man, comment below, man, cause it is. Hey, that is nothing to play with, man.
Music and shit, like
I definitely wrote a few songs about that shit, you know what I'm saying?
you went to her. You wrote some songs about this shit.
Definitely had to put that down. I feel like, you know, sometimes like when moments like this happen,
I'm watching the
and
video.
you are a musician, it's like, you hate it, but
I'm watching the video.
you're like, it's a blessing at the same time, because
Right.
it give you something to talk about, it give you something to like put out, you know what I'm saying? It's an actual feeling.
For
So
sure.
it make your music more real, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? When you can really speak about a true, real experience that, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like some of your best work.
Exactly.
For sure. So, bro, you owe me a mic. Cause you ran out with the mic. Where the mic at?
I can't even tell you, brother.
Nah, bullshit, you keep it, but
We'll get you a new one.
I've been seeing a lot of comments of them asking me, like, did I get the mic back or whatever? I kind of don't care.
I did. You know what's crazy? I did. When I was like, okay, we gotta go.
Yeah.
God, I took that bitch.
So
My
when the
bad.
cameras cut off, you know what I'm saying? We still heard a little bit of your conversation. I kind of kept it in there, but I didn't want to keep the whole thing because your mic was still recording. But kind of like, how did you navigate this situation after everything hit the fan and the cameras cut off?
Honestly, we just went in the crib, and I'm just, I honestly told her, like, I'm gonna go to bed right now, you know? Go to sleep. Because, I've been in relationships where you react first before thinking, and it don't be nothing good come from that. You say some stuff you regret, you do something you regret. So I just went to bed. I woke up in the morning, ate some food, sat down, and we talked. And I'm just like, no hard feelings or nothing. Like, I understand you, but it's just certain things that I've been putting up with that I can't keep going for. So, it's just...
What is y'all living situation? Like, do y'all still stay together or?
Packed her up. I ain't pack her up, but,
If you're so profitable, why
You
do you
didn't
sell it for?
I don't know if y'all saw me, man. I was dozing off a little bit, but I heard what he said. You didn't pack her up, bruh? You didn't pack her up. Shorty gots to go. If you didn't pack her up, that's because she probably gave you some, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, what is y'all doing, man? Pack the shorty up. But she know that she got you like this, nigga.
Well, you know what? Here you go. I don't
Like
care. It's all
this.
free. I'm giving it away. We have like 6 different courses.
You show grace.
Yeah, because it's stuff that's going on. It's behind the scenes, but I got somewhere else I'm at. I'm just working, doing my music. I'm just, we gonna figure all of that out. I don't just ever want to put somebody out, but they ain't got nowhere to go, and they just
Tripping.
tripping like that. You feel me?
So being that, you know what I'm saying, you got your own situation of y'all living together or whatever that look like, what boundaries have you set, like being that you already went through with the test?
Honestly, bro, I just don't be home. I'll be in the studio.
Right.
I'll be working. If I do pull up, it'll be late, I'll go to sleep in a different room. And yeah, that's just how it is right now. She doing her thing, I'm doing my thing. And we just trying to figure out where to go from here.
So it really ain't no static. It's just about, you know what I'm saying, this is an unfortunate situation.
He's trying to let go as smooth as possible.
For sure. No bad blood.
Yeah.
He definitely did it, huh?
And now I got
24?
bad.
Oh, you 24?
Damn.
What? I would have. What? I'm the whole opposite side of that. You way too calm. I'd have been hot, sleeping in a different room. I'd have.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
I'm glad I went through the heartbreak when I was a little younger, 22. It would have been a whole different story.
Right.
22, Lord.
That crashing out shit actually dead. Like
It's super
this
dead.
low key like a safer alternative.
It's
Skipping
pointless, bro. What you crashing out for? Like,
It'd be
It's too many out here to be crazy. Like, I
not
feel
even
you.
just that. It's just like, bro, you don't benefit from crashing out. You just exposing. You just at your most vulnerable state and not know how to regulate your emotions type shit. It's really on some
But it's
little boy ass shit. Like you crash.
no, that definitely is true. He not lying. That shit definitely lame. But sometimes, bro, you gotta crash out for them to know that you ain't playing.
Now at the age we at, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
I
It's-
used
suck
to
on
crash
fingers.
out crazy though. I ain't gonna fake.
I feel like niggas who do crash out in relationships, they really the problem.
100%.
Cause if you not, then you gonna find peace and clarity and just moving the fuck on. Like you crashing out.
And also, I feel like when you crashing out and a woman see you crashing out, especially these women, they be evil,
They
bro.
smart, bro.
And they smart, and they act stupid. And I feel like some of them, they love that shit. They want the power over you to see that they can make you act this way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, some of them, it's little stuff they'll do on purpose just to see that they have that over you.
For sure.
Yeah,
And it's crazy because when you had that poise, nigga,
It make them mad.
it make them
Make 'em
devil.
mad.
The
They hate
devil come out.
Like, oh, you not reacting?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
That's why I feel like this was just so easy. I feel like if I would have crashed out, she would have had way more. I think when you crash out, it get a woman more leverage.
All right, so how'd you even like determine like that you wasn't gonna crash out? Were you telling yourself if it went bad, was you gonna crash out? Or was you telling yourself?
I just knew from the jump, this is me. I'm not gonna crash out. Like, there's no way.
I feel like when we first like met, I kind of already like saw like your character. You like real calm, chill. So I didn't even expect you to even really show hardly no emotion when it came to it. It kind of felt like you already knew what was gonna happen, and you made peace with like if it did come out the way you didn't expect it, that you was gonna carry yourself a certain way.
Yeah, exactly.
Type shit. So what like you now actually like being put into the situation of testing somebody? What misconception did you like once have
All right, look.
as like a viewer versus actually
I need you to
being
stop.
there?
Watch the
About
video. Come on.
conducting
Honestly, I would watch, and I was the same
Go ahead and
person.
watch,
That's
look.
what I'm saying. Easier
Watch the
said than I'd be
video,
like,
look.
man, I never put my girl through nothing like that. I'm just, if she do something like that, I'm gone. Like, that's how I
Look, watch
was,
the
you know what
video.
I'm saying? But,
Look, watch the video.
just, I don't know. When you in it, it's like,
Watch the
I
video.
understand the people who actually go through it now. Like, just because I went through the process and I understand it,
We don't. No, we ain't
So
doing
to a
that.
viewer
We
watching
ain't
right
starting
now,
that.
what advice could you give them
There you go.
on putting their significant other to the loyalty test if they just happen to be thinking about that?
I would say, really think on it. Like, really think if it's something that you want to do, and are you prepared for either the pass or the fail? Are you prepared? It's like, are you prepared to look kind of like goofy in both scenarios? You know, if she passed, then it make you look dumb, and then she could use that against you. But then if you fail, now the whole world see that
I feel like a lot of people be like torn between whether or not she passed or failed, that they forget about the action. Because if your girl passed, you know what I'm saying, you did that shit. It's just like, to me, it's kind of like a sign of not trusted.
Facts.
I just feel like, people forget about that.
Yeah. And I would say, honestly, like, would I do this again? No. I do, like, look in the mirror.
That be the part that be hitting me hard, like, for people to be like, if I was to do this again, no, why?
It's like, because it's something as me as a man, I'm like, at the end of the day, if I ain't messing with something, I'm not, that's what it is. I'm not messing with it. Like, if you can't,
Hey,
I'm not like the type of dude to be like, oh, if you with me, you under my program, you do what I say. But it's like, if you can't respect the boundary, at the end of the day, you're not for me, It don't matter what good I think you do for me, or, if you can't respect this boundary, then it can't work.
And
It's
now
not
we
gonna
got
time.
back.
As you getting older, like, not even tripping about none of that. Like, just paying attention to red flags. Because when we were younger, we just, like, letting certain stuff slide. Like, oh, you're your own person. But as you get older, like, certain stuff, and you start paying attention to it, you should already know off the bat, like, this is going to lead to this. And we're not even going to do that. Like,
Exactly,
we
bro.
nip this in the bud early. Yeah.
It's like we hear a lot of conversation about like women intuition, but we ignore that men had that shit too.
Gut feeling.
So like
Discernment.
Yeah, your discernment about a situation or individual, we be ignoring that shit, but we already be knowing. So I just feel like we gotta do a better job at like standing on that shit, which would refrain from us doing shit like this or whatever.
They don't help with society now. Social media, women make.
Everyone dreams about building
Oh
the next big
my
startup
God,
and making
these
their first million. But
ads
here's the truth.
after
Most of us can't
ads,
even find a single
man.
file on our MacBook. How
Men feel like if they doing anything to go against them or question them, it's like insecurity or emasculating them. Like, now I'm wrong for feeling the way about you. Like, I'm not wrong for that. I'm not feminine for wanting to know if you cheating on me or not. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
And bro, we both like females and guys. We got masculine and feminine in us, like both ways. Type
Hey,
shit, so.
don't hit my.
So like, how did your family or anyone around you respond to seeing you in that light?
Not gonna lie, I got a call from my pops. You know how the pops do. Like, you lame as hell, boy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, cause they old school. You know, they would never do nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got a few DMs. I read the comments. You know what I'm saying? You soft. You let your girl do this. You let your girl do that. But I don't really pay it too much attention.
I think you poop, man.
I don't know. I did what I did at the end of the day. I feel I'm smooth from everything.
How do you feel like it affected Ashley?
She's disappointed, and that's why I'm being so like lenient and just not like you gotta go type, because I know I put her in a position where it's like it put her.
No, but you didn't put her in a position, man, to bullshit. She put that stuff in her. You know what I'm saying? She's the one. And that's why you put her in a loyalty test. God damn, boy, I tell you all this people, man.
How she would act. And it didn't affect her everyday life. Like if she go outside, people, oh, you the one who cheated, you the one who cheated. But I got a heart. I feel for her. I'm not just going.
So you care for her?
Yeah, 100%. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. And, it is what it is. But it's not affecting her too bad. But I think more like her ego hit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, I get you. I'm not like cursing her out and mad at her for what she did. I'm just I feel it.
Oh!
That's all I can say on that, for real.
So, bro, it's a lot of comments in there where they time stamping where I place your song at.
Yes, sir.
Did you fuck with how I integrated that?
Bro, I appreciate it. Yeah, my family was pissed off with Girly, with the situation that happened, but they put a smile on their face to hear that, or at least on mine as well. So. Yeah, I love it. It was good to hear.
Yeah. So for those of you who keep time stamping like the 15-minute mark and y'all hear that song, that's him. Where can they go find it or?
Not out yet. I'm planning on dropping it like next month. I'm trying to put a little EP together, like 5-6 songs.
Right.
Put some shit out.
What do you have out?
I've never dropped before, bro.
Oh, you crazy.
I've never dropped.
So you gatekeep.
Why?
I hate why do people be doing that gatekeeping ass shit, man? They have good songs, but they do not want to drop. It's like, I want that lifestyle to be famous, but I'm not going to get that lifestyle. It's basically what y'all are saying. Y'all saying is y'all don't want to elevate to the top, but y'all wasting y'all time by not posting or dropping any music. Oh my God, man.
Just, I don't know. I'm waiting on the right time. I was an athlete as well. I was in college, so it was kind of like just trying to figure out what I want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? For a long time, it was basketball, sports, and then I just switched over, started taking music seriously, I have a lot of music.
And don't drop.
A little bit, but
so, you wasting your time.
Next month, I'm about to put out.
Drop that, man.
You most definitely got something there, so I think you should take it a little more serious, for sure. Be more intentional about putting music out.
I don't know. Recently, I've been feeling like it's been just the how locked in I've been on it. Just I've been in the studio. Like it was a point in time I was sleeping in the studio. Like I did not leave, and it was
Hey.
just really the love for it. Like just feeling like I loved it, and like I was always one to kind of care about people's opinions. You know, I would post little snippets on Instagram, and you know, people be hating me. So you know, the comments wouldn't be on there. I wouldn't get too many likes. I'd be like, man, people don't like my shit. You know. But I've gotten out of that, and it's like I'm doing this for me. I don't do this for nobody else. And my music is real. I speak about stuff that like really going on. So I just like look at it as like my journal. So now I'm like just being in a headspace, like I do it for me, and that's why I feel like now is the right time to drop because I'm not doing it for nobody else but for me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for you dropping that song that you said
I
you
will,
wrote.
yeah. I will.
Yeah.
To that.
Thank you.
Shit, appreciate you for allowing me, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of that journey for you or whatever. Hopefully you got the clarity you needed in that.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, make sure y'all go tap into that episode. I actually threw both of those in the same one. Like I said, if you watching this podcast, then you kind of just ruin it for yourself. But y'all go check out that last episode. And I appreciate both of y'all for showing up.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
For sure. Until next time, jack off.
All right, I ran a
YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been dozing off a little bit. I know y'all had saw me, man. Nigga, it's overly tight. Is she? Ah, nah. Man. But God. It's your boy Sheila's B-Law, man. That's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys like that. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We got more on the way, you know what I'm saying? So y'all keep on doing what y'all be doing, man. And let's get it and let go. Ooh, you gonna say goodbye? You gonna say goodbye? Goodbye. All right, y'all, YouTube. About to get up out of here, man. Let's get it and let go. Booga.